Holy mother of timing. A guy just zips across the tracks literally 1 second before a roaring train screams by. I swear, if his guardian angel were real, it just pulled overtime. My heart skipped a beat. Imagine crossing the street and almost catching a ride to the afterlife. What a damn miracle. Let's keep the adrenaline going with the next wild moment. You think you're the hero, pulling a stuck car out of the mud, then boom, out of nowhere, another car barrels in like it's auditioning for an action movie. Surprise, mother lover, everyone's running, ropes flying, chaos in full HD. Next time, maybe check your 6 before playing roadside mechanic. It's all chill until a massive truck decides to nap sideways on the highway. A guy escapes by inches as the heavy load flips and crashes like a beast toppling over. I bet he changed his underwear after that one. Close calls like these don't just raise heart rates, they rewrite life priorities. Hold on to your seats. We've got more madness rolling in. A parked passenger bus, a speeding truck, and one epic collision. Boom! It slams like a wrecking ball through a dollhouse. Glass shatters, metal crunches, and the calm is broken in a blink. Honestly, this is what happens when brake pedals are just optional suggestions. Buckle up, cause the chaos ain't over yet. Here's a biker, doing some cute little wheeling, until boom, another vehicle swerves like it just got punched by physics. Just a tiny swerve can send everyone into spin mode. Note to self, don't try to dance on wheels during rush hour. Alright, time for a moment of pure reflex magic. A fast approaching truck, a tight turn, and one driver's sharp as hell instincts. No time to think, just react. The way they dodged that incoming beast? Chef's kiss. Split-second decisions separate legends from headlines. Folks. Still breathing? Good, because here comes the next wreck fest. We've got ourselves a high-speed chain reaction on the freeway. One bad move, and it's dominoes made of metal. Bam, 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 bumpers flying, horns screaming, everyone blaming the guy in front. It's like real-life Mario Kart, minus the fun. From high speed to high confusion, check this out. When you don't know the road, don't go fast, simple rule. But no, this guy charges into a T intersection like it owes him money. Cue the brakes, the swerve, and the inevitable crash. GPS may say, turn left, but physics just said, sit down. Next one's a bit eerie, night roads and blind corners ahead. Middle of the night, barely a soul on the road, then bam. A car comes from the shadows and smacks another at a quiet junction. That silence before impact is straight out of a horror movie. No traffic, no mercy. Always expect the unexpected, especially when it's dead quiet. Last but not least, nature's rage meets human timing. One vehicle barely makes it across a dirt roadway. Whoosh! A flash flood with mud and rocks barrels down like an angry river. Just seconds later, and that ride would have been swept into the Earth's washing machine. Nature doesn't care if you've got full coverage. Bro. Whoa, total loss of control here. The car spins like it's auditioning for Fast and Furious 12. Oops, I slipped. Lucky for the driver, the road was empty, no cars, no carnage, just one hell of a wake-up call. That steering wheel said, I quit, and the tires just ghosted. This truck didn't just cut someone off, it bullied its way in like a playground thug. Swerves across the lane, forces the smaller car to back off like, move or die. Buddy, road rage plus horsepower? Not a combo we recommend. Somebody needs a hug or traffic school. And here we have the reverse of shame. The driver hits reverse like they're trying to tunnel to the center of the earth. One little thud and a sigh of relief. It could have been so much worse. Next time, maybe check behind you before accidentally reenacting a parking lot disaster. Alright, time to raise the stakes a bit. Boom, it's a domino effect on the boulevard. One crash leads to another, and suddenly a pickup truck is spinning like a fidget toy on caffeine. Car parts flying, people screaming, and that one guy filming it all live. Yo, world star? Absolute madness. Don't blink, this next one's got sirens. When the police are on your tail and they want to stop you, you're done. No escape montage here. Watch as this car gets boxed in tighter than a bad Tinder date. Smooth moves? Not today. When the boys in blue close in, it's game over, buddy. Let's swerve right into another insane save. Just inches from the tracks. And this guy barely makes it across before a train blitzes through like a screaming banshee. Time stood still. Seriously, who taught these drivers time management? That was way too close. Call it a miracle on rails. From miracle to mayhem, feast your eyes on this. Two cars crash head-on in slow-mo perfection. It's like Michael Bay directed this accident. Glass flies, metal crumples, and the impact sends both vehicles into dramatic spirals. Only thing missing is an explosion and a soundtrack. Unreal. Gets slipperier from here, literally. Slick road, high speed, poor visibility, and boom. You got yourself a classic crash cocktail. This driver tries to change lanes like it's dry season. But nature had other plans. No grip, no control, just pure chaos on wheels. Up next, a truck does its best impression of a gymnast. Watch this container truck go from hauling cargo to flipping like it's in a circus act. One sharp turn, and it's game over. Metal groans. The trailer twists, and boom, full on belly flop. Hope the driver's okay, and that shipment wasn't glass. And finally, a twist featuring the queen of surprise moves. Here's a lady behind the wheel showing us what unpredictable really means. 1 second calm, next second, whoops, a swerve, a near miss, and a move so wild even the dash cam blinks. Say what you will, but she kept it spicy till the end. Welcome to the Chaos Express. It's a full-on montage of crashes, slips, and WTF moments. Cars kissing bumpers like it's Valentine's Day. Motorcycles flying off like they've got wings. 1 second you're cruising, next second, boom, it's raining steel and bad decisions. Let's drop into the dark with this next one. A motorbike weaves between cars at night like it's playing Frogger in real life. At a dim intersection, it squeezes past a car, barely, while the other vehicle brakes like it saw a ghost. Lights, panic, and almost a two-wheeler pancake. That was way too close for comfort. So, the crossing barrier says no and this car says, nah. I do what I want. The gate clings to the hood like it's trying to hold on for dear life. Seriously, it's a battle between metal and stupidity. Spoiler alert, the gate's not the problem here. From rail lines to the fast lane, here's a mess waiting to happen. High speed, low judgment, a string of cars smash into each other like it's bumper cars on steroids. The first brake slams, then bam, 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 one after the other. Everyone's stuck in this expensive traffic jam of doom. Let's roll straight into self-sabotage. A white car takes center stage, and then just drops dead in the middle of the road. It spins, rolls, and lands like a stunt gone horribly wrong. Honestly, it looks like it gave up halfway through a lane change. Rip to that suspension. You think a concrete mixer is the boss? Enter giant truck from hell, and boom. It yeets the mixer like it's made of foam. One hit, and that big boy tumbles like a toddler learning to walk. Rule of the jungle. There's always a bigger truck. Ready for the most unexpected obstacle ever? A thin little wire. Just dangling there, and it halts a freaking truck. That's right, one taut cable wraps itself around the cab light. No, you stop here, buddy. Who knew a string could humble a heavy hauler like that? This bus driver deserves a medal. Faced with a tricky, split-second hazard, they steer, brake, and slide to safety like a boss. No panic, just precision. While others might scream, this one delivers smooth as silk. Respect. This next one? Absolute terror for pedestrians. A car goes full deserved mode, speeding, swerving, and nearly mowing down a guy crossing the street. That pedestrian had to sprint like he was dodging laser beams. I bet he's rethinking life choices and shoes. And to wrap it up, a curveball on an actual curve. It's just a gentle bend in the road, but not for this driver. They lose control like the wheels possessed. And boom, crash city. Car flips, dirt flies, and everyone watching goes, what just happened? Moral of the story? Respect the curve, always. Boom, a head-on collision that's straight up cinematic. Two cars face off like they're in a final boss battle. Metal crunches. Smoke pours out like it's a barbecue gone wrong. If cars had feelings, these two just declared war. One word, brutal. From fiery flashes to icy chaos, check this one out. Ever seen a truck do a polar plunge? This bad boy charges across frozen ground, shattering ice like it's smashing through a sheet of glass. It's part snowplow, part bulldozer, part chaos machine. Cold weather? This truck eats it for breakfast. You're just shopping, maybe picking out some snacks, then crash. A car crashes through the storefront like it missed the memo on drive-through limits. Chips flying, customers diving. This car really wanted a discount. Or maybe just a new shortcut. And now for a surprisingly delicate disaster. A tiny bump, barely a flick, and bam. The whole window shatters like sugar glass in an action movie. It's like watching your phone screen crack in slow motion, but way more expensive. Fragile much? That glass had one job. And finally, brace yourself for a blast you won't forget. This car just straight up explodes. No warning, no Hollywood cue. Just a sudden boom that sends parts flying like shrapnel at a fireworks show. If nightmares had a soundtrack, this would be it. Proof that sometimes the real danger comes from inside the ride.